Yo, what's up, chat? It's your boy Suge again, and I'm back with another video. If you're watching right now, hit the like, comment, and subscribe. And we dropping 100 videos. We're trying to reach 1,000 subscribers. My email is always in the bio. You always can hit me up, drop a comment. When I, be one of y'all drop comments or email or whatever, all it be is just topics or something for the next video that'll, really help me out with these videos. Because 100 videos, I didn't realize it's achievable because I can do it, but it's some work for sure. Like I can say it's some work. I'm on probably videos 60 or 70, I don't know, but I just been staying consistent and always working. Right now I'm at a place where I'm getting unloaded, so my main thing is, why not make a video? I don't want to play the game right now, because with this load, this story is kind of crazy. This load, I just had to go and tell this story because I ain't trying to wait later or nothing like that. Let me go and tell this story. Everything to just how this went. So I got a load. The tablet says it's a live load, and I pretty much take a split. And while I'm on my split, I read the tablet. It said you can drop the trailer off like 3 hours, up to 3 hours early. I'm thinking, basically pull up 3 hours early. You can, start maybe check in, get unloaded and stuff like that. So I got on the head out. I get there, everybody gone. It's one person there, and matter of fact, it's two people there, a yard jockey and then somebody actually in the office, but they not in the check-in office, so you have to intercom in and stuff like that. And he tell me, he like, nah, we closed right now. The only thing you can do is pick up a loaded trailer and drop off an empty. So he looked up the BOL number, my check-in number or whatever, and he tell me, oh yeah, that trailer's ready, it's loaded. I'm like, loaded? I'm thinking, I'm finna get this trailer and really do a 10, because I just did a split, but I really want to do a 10. That's me just being lazy. So it kind of worked out where I can't be lazy, but that's just me being lazy, taking a split, didn't want to take a 10. But I'm trying to see how do it work. So I found out it was a drop when I got there. Stevens finally sent me a message, hey, your trailer ready. Of course it's ready. I just checked in. So I'm guessing when I checked in, they let Stevens know the trailer ready. So I dropped out the empty. I picked up another trailer. I inspected the trailer. I'm looking at these trailer tires like, dude, it looked like somebody tried to destroy the tires on that trailer. Stevens Transport Tires. I don't know if the last driver did it or somebody that, picking up other trailers, somebody else did it or what, but it just looked like somebody tried to carve through the tires, like a deep cut though, like. And then it was another tire that had like some smaller cuts, but I'm like, I hope the last driver ain't did this. Like, I don't know if they got a process, like something for that, like if the last driver get caught leaving messed up tires, or I don't know if they do or don't, but if they do, a lot of drivers might be in trouble, because normally you might come across maybe some tires that look like they're gonna be bald soon, so you'll go get them changed or something like that. But when we talk about cuts in the tires, like, that's gonna be a big problem for, pulling into the weigh stations or getting stopped by DOT. So when I checked it, I'm just like, I took a picture of it. I couldn't believe it. I ain't never seen no tire like this. It looked like somebody tried to destroy the tires on that trailer. Maybe the driver, got fired or something. I don't know. But sometimes I understand if you're trying to go home, you try to hurry up, drop off that trailer, go home, okay, cool. But sometimes I would say, if it's me, Kyle Stevens, try to get roadside out there to fix this trailer while you go home for the next driver. The main thing on this channel is to help out the next driver. So with something like that, I look out. I'm telling y'all this story so y'all can know ahead of time, like, make sure y'all, get that stuff taken care of. So I get the trailer. I probably could have called roadside, but that's gonna take some time to come out to me, and I don't know where was the nearest one or not. I just went to the nearest TA and I checked in. I just got a miss. I checked in or whatever, and They tell me they basically got like 5-6 people ahead of me. So they gonna call me in like 3-4 hours. They got like some PMs to do. And they had like 2 charges to change. I called Stevens to let him know, like, you know, hey, I'm going to this TA. They tell me when I get to that TA, let them send the e-shop, you know, the paperwork and stuff like that. Okay, cool. I got sleepy during that time. Like, I ended up doing my little post trip, and I was in sleepy. I was in sleeper. So I got sleepy like 2-3 hours in. They said they're gonna call me 3-4 hours in. You know, sometimes when you driving out here, it's hard to go to sleep right away. So that's how I was. I wasn't sleepy right away, but after playing the game for an hour or 2, then I was like, okay, now I'm sleepy. It's already nighttime. It's like 12 at night. It's already nighttime. Super dark. I was at a TA, so it was plenty of parking and stuff. And as soon as I closed my eyes, they called me. Bro, I can't make this up. They called me as soon as I closed my eyes, and you don't know how sleepy I was. But when, you know, you gotta get up, you gotta get up. So I got up. They said go to Bay 2. I went to Bay 2. I chilled in the driver's seat for like an hour. You know, you gotta get them the hub number and stuff like that. Get them your keys. I checked in or whatever. I'm sitting in, you know, the Bay. Sat in the driver's seat for about an hour. Nothing happened. You just see people walking back and forth. And other trucks and trailers, you know, was coming through. But at first it wasn't like crazy or whatever. As soon as I try to get back in the bed and try to go to sleep, that's when everybody, you know, started cranking up and stuff. And I go, oh my God, now I'm sleepy and I can't sleep. Like, you know how it is when you sleepy and you just can't go to sleep. And it's not cause, it's cause everything around me, like where I was at, like all the noises, it's hard to just go to sleep like that. Like, so I finally, you know, got back here. 3-4 hours kicked in. They maybe worked on 1 tire. Another 3-4 hours kicked in. They finally was working on the 2nd tire. And I was like, bro, it seemed like, based on my experience, the TAs I be going to, I'm not trying to talk bad about TAs or nothing like that. You know, they got to deal with, you know, the company and stuff. But based on my experience, the TAs I went to, the 2 tires took 8 hours. That was so crazy to me. Like, it started at night, pitch black. I finally was able to go to sleep maybe an hour or 2. I woke up, it's blue. I'm just looking like, bro, this was a rough 8-10 hour break or whatever. This was a rough one. Like, I went to sleep for like 2-3 hours. So I got up, got some coffee, and I only had to drive 3 hours to get close to the shipper. So I drove 3 hours, and after that, I mean, it's daytime now. I sure ain't going to sleep. I was good after that. I eventually went to sleep later on, you know, that day. And yeah, like, you know, I just wanted to share that story, man. So make sure you check your tires. If you know something wrong with your tires, think about the next driver. I'm not saying it was the last driver's fault, because he probably didn't know. Somebody else probably did it. I don't know, but they need some type of process for that. Some of these trailers, they so old that the tires probably ain't been changed in a long time. Some drivers, you know, they don't want to take out the time to change the tire, but I feel like if you on schedule, you early or something like that, if the tire, you basically meet the requirement to be changed, you know, try to get it changed. Stevens will let you know, like, you know, if they approve it or not. Like, sometimes when it still got like enough thread or whatever, they might not approve it. They might just be like, you know, you good. But with cuts and stuff like that, you want to take care of those, because that could be a fine that Stevens don't want, you don't want, and to prevent it, you know, they cover your tires. They gonna pay for your tires. So all it is just taking it upon your day, using some of your time to get the tires fixed. You know, that just stopped the bigger problems in the future. But I just wanted to share that with y'all, and stay tuned for the next video. It's your boy Sugar again. I'm out. Peace.